I want half of everything. She didn't blink when she said it. The lawyer's office smelled like polished wood and old paper. Neutral territory, designed to make betrayal feel civilized. I studied her face. Perfectly contoured. Carefully rehearsed. She had already divided my life in her head. Half the house. Half the investments. Half the retirement accounts. Half of me. I folded my hands on the table. Of course, I said softly. But first, let's discuss the $120,000. In debt from your affair. Silence. The word affair landed gently. Like a scalpel. Her lips parted. A flicker in her eyes. Not guilt, calculation. I slid the folder across the table. Credit card statements. Hotel invoices. Transfers to a shell company registered under her lover's brother's name. Plane tickets. Jewelry receipts. Every page tabbed. Every lie numbered. Her face didn't explode. It drained. Color abandoned her like loyalty had abandoned me. And I felt nothing. Or maybe that was the most dangerous feeling of all. I hadn't discovered it all at once. It began with silence, not the absence of sound, the absence of presence. She started smiling at her phone, turning it face down, taking showers at strange hours, wearing perfume to the grocery store. I told myself I was paranoid. Successful men imagine enemies. That's what I believed. Until the night I woke up and she wasn't beside me. The bathroom light was off. Her car was gone. She returned at 3:17 a.m. I couldn't sleep, she whispered. Neither could I. But for different reasons. Weeks passed. She grew kinder, too kind, touching my shoulder when she spoke. Cooking my favorite meals, performing guilt like an actress chasing an award. And I watched, quietly. I remembered something my father once said. If someone betrays you, let them feel safe first. So I did. I kissed her forehead. I funded her yoga retreat. I increased her credit card limit. I wanted her comfortable. Comfortable people get careless. And she did. I didn't hire a private investigator. I didn't need to. I built my company from nothing. I understand patterns. Numbers don't lie, people do. Our joint account began bleeding in small, precise amounts. $4,800, $2,300, $7,050. Round numbers are honest. Odd numbers hide things. I traced the transactions, cross-referenced dates, checked security footage from our driveway. She thought I never learned how to use the home system. She was wrong. The man arrived in a gray Audi twice a week. He never stayed past midnight. Professional. Cautious, amateur mistake. He used the same gas station credit card near his apartment. I followed the digital trail. Not physically. Emotionally detached men don't need binoculars. I found his company. Failing. Debt-ridden. And then I understood. This wasn't passion. It was investment. She wasn't in love. She was financing an exit, though $120,000 wasn't romance. It was seed capital. I should have felt rage. Instead, I felt clarity. So I did something she never expected. I moved everything. Quietly. Liquidated assets. Transferred ownership. Created trusts. The Swiss villa had always been mine alone. Purchased before marriage. She never cared to ask. Why would she? She assumed she owned the future. I let her believe that, and then I filed for divorce. Back in the lawyer's office, she tried to recover. You're insane, she whispered. This is harassment. I opened another folder. Printed messages. Enlarged photos. Hotel lobby stills. One image in particular. Her hand on his chest. Her face tilted upward. Not love. Strategy. Her breath hitched. This proves nothing, she said. It proves $120,000. Was withdrawn from marital funds for non-marital purposes. My lawyer replied calmly. I didn't look at her. I looked at the table. Wood grain. Clean lines. Order. You can still have half, I said quietly. After liabilities are deducted. Her voice cracked. You tracked me? No, I replied. You tracked yourself. She had thought I was distant. Detached. Distracted by business. I was. But I was also watching. The room felt smaller. For her. Not for me. A week later, my phone rang during Thanksgiving preparations. Her son's wife. If you want to join Thanksgiving, come wash the dishes. She shouted over speaker. You're not paying for anything anymore. I leaned against the balcony railing of my villa in Switzerland. Snow rested quietly on the mountains. The air was clean, unapologetic. Enjoy, I said. And I hung up. An hour later, I sent a single message to the family group chat. No text, just photos. The villa, the lake, the interior marble staircase, the wine cellar, assets legally untouchable. 71 missed calls followed. Her number led the list. Then her sons. Then the daughter-in-law who believed inheritance was automatic. I answered none. Later, she left a voicemail. You hid this from me. No, I protected it from you. There's a difference. She had calculated divorce like a lottery ticket. She forgot I was the one who designed the game. The divorce finalized 3 months later. She left with less than she entered. Debt allocated. Reputation fractured. Lover vanished once funding stopped. I heard he moved to another city. Investors flee sinking ships. People ask if I'm lonely. I'm not. Loneliness implies loss. I lost nothing. I removed a liability. At night, I sit on the terrace overlooking the water. No accusations. No rehearsed affection. No hidden transactions. Just silence. Clean and honest. She wanted half of everything. She forgot she was the only divisible asset in the room. And I don't split what I built. I close the balcony doors. Lock them. And for the first time in years, I sleep without checking who's missing from the bed.